This is the start of a 4-hour burn test. This is the start of a first 4-hour burn test. So this is 1 hour into the burn. This is 1 hour into the burn. So this is 2 hours into the burn. 2 hours into the first burn. Two hours into the first burn. Still not a full melt pool. Still got some hang up. Looking good so far. This is 3 hours into the burn. Nowhere near close to a full melt pool. 3 hours into the burn. Almost a full melt pool. Still got a little hang up in a few areas. So it is 4 hours into the burn. Not quite a full melt pool, but very close to a full melt pool. Just trying to show a little bit of the hang up. Four hours. So I'm pretty sure this is a fail. Not a full melt pool. This is the start of a second 4-hour burn. As you can see from the previous burn, it did not create a full melt pool. I'm pretty sure this is a fail. However, I'm just gonna go through the process and just finish the testing out. I would do 3 4-hour burn tests on these candles. So this is the start. Again, this is the start of the second 4-hour burn test on this candle. This is 1 hour into the second burn. This is 2 hours into the burn, nowhere near a full melt pool. Actually, yeah, this is pretty bad. So I would say this is a fail. I don't need to burn it again. It's not gonna catch up. So this is the end of a 4-hour burn. As you can see, this HTP 73 wicks nowhere near close to the right wick size. And this is the second burn. So I'm not gonna test this one anymore. I'm gonna melt this back even and test out some other wicks. If I'm trying to double wick, I feel like I need to go a lot bigger if I'm going to double wick. So this is the 4th hour. So today it's got less of a full melt pool than it did yesterday. I don't know if you can see that, but it is less of a full melt pool today. So I think this is a fail. So I will remelt this down and try again. So as you guys saw, this wick test failed miserably. So what I'm doing is remelting down the candle, and I'm going to re-wick the 2 jars and try 2 different 2 other wick series. I think I'm just gonna stick with 3 wick testing for it because it doesn't look like 2 wicks is gonna do it. So I'm gonna do 3 wick. I'm gonna try 2 different wick sizes for 3 wicks. So here's my candle remelted down. And I believe this candle has HTP 83 wicks. So we're going to start a new burn test. And we're going to see how this is the first 4-hour burn test. So this is the first 4-hour burn test on this candle as well. This is the fallen leaves. And this candle has HTP 73s, 3 of them. So this is the start of the first burn test. So there we have it. I will do a 4-hour burn test and come back at 4 hours and see where our melt pool is. This is 1 hour into the burn. My wicks are not lined up perfectly, so as you can see, it's kind of over to the right a little bit. This wick is a HTP 73, 3 HTP 73s. 1 hour into the burn, HTP 83 wicks is burning somewhat fast, so still not a full melt pool, but it is burning somewhat fast. I'm afraid that by the bottom of the jar it'll be hot or too hot, so we'll just see what these HTP 83s do. So we are 4 hours in and we do have a full melt pool. The container is not too hot. The melt pool is kind of deep, so I'm not sure, so we'll check the other one. So this is 4 hours on the other candle. I believe this would have had a full melt pool if the wick was centered correctly. As you can see, it's not even. And if you look at the sides, it's like this on this side where the wick is closer and not on this side. But I think if I would have centered it correctly, this might have been perfect. So what I may end up doing is re-wicking this once I get my wick centering tool delivered so that I can test burn this again with the wicks centered correctly. So I remade another test candle after I got my wick stabilizer so that my wicks can be evenly placed. So this is the first burn on this candle, 4 hours. I just lit it. As you can see, the wicks are a lot more evenly placed in this jar since I got the stabilizer. So just seeing if this is gonna burn correctly, and I can get a more accurate burn test. This is 1 hour into the burn. Not a full melt pool yet. I don't know if you can see that. The spacing is a lot better, I can definitely tell you that. This is 2 hours into the burn. Not quite a full melt pool yet, if you can see.
Sometimes seeing it on paper can make a world of difference.
Looking good though. This is 3 hours and 30 minutes into the burn. Pretty much a full melt pool. It's not too hot. So this is 4 hours into the burn. I have pretty much a full melt pool, minus this little snag right here, but I believe that that will catch up. The jar is not too hot. I have a fairly decent melt pool. So this is the start of a 4-hour burn test on this candle. This jar is wicked with HTP 62, 3 of them. I tested a HTP 73 and it did burn well. However, I just want to check to see if a smaller wick will do the same and burn a little bit cooler so that it doesn't burn through so fast. The HTP 73 kind of the melt pool was, in my opinion, kind of big. So I want to see if I can get a similar burn but with a smaller melt pool. So I just want it to burn slower. So this is the start of my first 4-hour burn test using HTP 62. This is 2 hours into the burn with HTP 62s. Still not a full melt pool. I'll come back at 4 hours. This is 3 hours into the burn. Not quite a full melt pool yet, but very close. I don't know if you can see that. So 3 hours. As you can see, the melt pool is not that deep. So I'm hoping that this works. It's not too hot either. So we are 4 hours into the burn. Not quite a full melt pool. As you can see, in certain areas, let me see if I can turn it around. In certain areas, you see it's full melt pool over here. Not a full melt pool right there. So mostly a full melt pool. So it'll be interesting to see if this will catch up, the sides will catch up.